Yep, and it's working. Right, so, welcome to the channel. As the name suggests, this is going to be about everything a man can learn, everything a man can do. So, of course, you're probably wondering exactly who I am, seeing as it's the first video. Well, I'm Zach. I'm the owner of this channel. And, oh boy, have I got lessons to teach. I've got plenty of lessons you guys can learn from, because, you know what, I'll start you off with my story. So, when I was 6, well, you can probably tell already, my father, he just, he up and left, just gone. And that made a void of a male father figure in my life. My uncle, he was next to try and take up that role, but he just left it. He cut himself off. He ended up going off and starting his own cult. That's about all I know at this point. Honestly, that's all I know about him. I don't know how he is. I haven't heard from him in years. Nothing. And there's my granddad, who, as fun as he is, as fun as he can be, he just wasn't. He's like a happiness fountain, a people pleaser. I couldn't learn anything from him. I couldn't learn much. Sure, I learned a couple of bits about business, but that's about it. From there, every other uncle in my life, all on my mother's side, dotted here, there, everywhere, just nowhere near me. Nowhere near me. So, of course, all I had guiding me, for me to grow up, was my mum. She did the best she could do. There wasn't much she could do, but whatever she could do, she did well. But it still left me, as a young boy, not knowing exactly what I had to know. I had no one guiding me. I had no mentor. I had no teacher. I had no one. We ended up, me and my mum and all my close relations, we ended up reintegrating back into society. We were pretty much isolated. I was isolated for pretty much my first 7-8 years of my life. And that, it really does something to a guy like me. It really does something. So I was left confused, lost, and just not in a good place at all. So I've decided it's gonna be for the best for me to just try and learn as I go along. I learned. I went along with everything, learning things the hard way. Now, of course, learning things the hard way, it's difficult, man. It's difficult. I don't want anyone else to suffer that way again, which is kind of why I made this channel. Now, I may only be 16 and all, but man, I had to mature fast. I've had to mature real fast. So, of course, I want to share my lessons with all of you. With you? Yes, you. You're probably a little bit lost as of why, except what I know, if I knew it a few years earlier, I'd have been able to stop myself from going into this endless downward spiral of degeneracy. And it was really holding me back, if I'm honest. mistake after mistake, after error, after wrongdoing, after incorrect judgment, all kinds of things. Yeah, that's about it. There isn't much else that I can really do except share my lessons. I mean, I got into self-improvement fairly recently, got myself into better shape, fixed my mindset, and all in all, I'm living a much better life than I was yet a few years back. I mean, if other people do suffer the same way that I did, it's not going to end well. I can tell you that. Yeah, gotta stay hydrated. Because here's the thing. With all of this stuff that society is saying right now of how we don't need men, here's the thing. They're wrong. They are wrong. We need men. We need good men. And I'm hoping I can help in raising the next generation of good men. For the sake of us all, just to do better than those who came before you. Now, with these hardships, they bring... It's all trials, it's all tribulations, it's all challenges, obstacles for your mind to get over. And that really builds character. And wisdom. And you gotta remember, knowledge, as powerful as it may be, it is nothing without wisdom. Wisdom is the difference between making it good and bad. Between making knowledge utilized for the better of everyone or for the worse. That's it, really. And seeing as it's the first video, yes, right now it's a very, very pathetically small channel. But it does bring a couple of pros with it, a couple of benefits. It means that any of you who are, the early ones to this channel, you can just comment down below. Chances are I will see it. I'll read it, I'll take it into consideration. So if you've got any ideas for a video, if you've got any topics you want me to talk about, any skills you want me to teach you how to do, or just to be able to clarify something, I will cover it. I will do it. Ask and it shall be given. I mean, I'm mainly going to be doing it as if talking from a big brother to, well, you. Like a big brother or like a father figure. That's how I'm going to do it. And I want to be the father, I want to be the man that my father never was. That's it. It's the only reason I'm making this channel, really. I want to build a brotherhood. I want to help with just making sure that this world is not completely screwed over. As, in hell, you've probably seen the state of the world. It's not good. A lot of this video, I know a lot of this video is a lot of pauses, silences, breaks, little bits and pieces here and there. Mainly because I'm doing it on the fly. Like, there's I haven't picked a topic to talk about for this video, so I'm just covering the whole thing. Yeah, that's about it. And I've really overused the phrase, that's about it. Well, I guess there's nothing left for me to cover. Nothing left in this video. Right. You enjoy your day. You do you, man. Try and do the best. Not for just yourself, but for the people around you.